Alright, what's going on, guys? So the Season 1 update for Cold War Zombies has finally arrived, and to be honest, there's some pretty major changes that not all are included in the patch notes. So I figured today we are going to break down literally every new change that you need to know about the Season 1 update and all of the holiday stuff. So we've got a lot to get through today, so sit back, relax, and enjoy. I'm also going to be doing a 2400 COD point giveaway, so you can maybe go and get the Battle Pass, or you can spend it on whatever you like in Call of Duty. If you want to enter, all you need to do is leave a thumbs up on the video, subscribe if you are brand new to the channel, and let me know in the comment section your gamer tag as well as the platform you're on. And in just about 2 weeks, I will be picking the winner for that COD points giveaway, and I will be contacting you if you win. But with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, let's talk about everything that's changed in the newest Zombies update for Cold War. So let's start off by addressing the first and most obvious thing. What you're seeing on screen right now is the Jingle Hells playlist. This is one of the 2 brand new Zombies game modes that will be added over the course of Season 1. And this one is pretty much what it says on the box. This is a version of D-Machine with a Christmas skin over it, a little bit of a holiday build. Now, it's not just purely cosmetic. There are some decently significant gameplay changes that I'm going to discuss how this playlist works as opposed to regular D-Machine. In this particular mode, on top of a Christmas reskin, you also have new additions such as snowballs, exactly the ones from Togder Toten, where you could throw them at zombies, freeze them a little bit. However, in this mode, there's a bit of a twist where you can freeze zombies with the snowballs, and if you kill them after, you have a chance of them dropping a present box, and you can open the present to get virtually anything in the game at all. It kind of works a lot like the crystals, where they can give you guns, ammo, equipment, maybe a ray gun if you're unbelievably lucky. There are snowball locations that replace your tactical slot, and the spots where you can pick them up are pretty much littered everywhere around the map, so you shouldn't have a hard time finding snowballs at all. Zombies can even drop them if you're having a hard time finding these for whatever reason, but these are a way to obtain presents and then get extra equipment and stuff, especially in the early game, that you otherwise would not have an opportunity for. There are also snowmen in the map. Again, multiple spawns that every once in a while, to surprise you, zombies will jump out and bust out of these snowmen to come attack you. They're not a one and done thing either. The snowmen locations actually do respawn. Now, I'm not entirely sure what causes them to respawn. I don't know the trigger, whether it's time or round based. I'm not 100%. Either way, there's something that makes you stay on your toes the entirety of the zombies match, because even on a dog round, you can potentially get zombies spawning from these snowmen, and you need to be really careful about what you're doing. Speaking of dogs, of course, the plague hounds, as you guys know, have gotten a complete reskin in this update, where they are now like reindeer, and they have the nice little red nose in front of them. Now, interestingly, a lot of you guys have seen the Easter egg in regular D-Machine, where if you have brain rot on your gun and you brain rot or turn an actual plague hound, you can go up and literally pet them. That is an Easter egg that is in the game right now. However, in the Jingle Hells playlist, that Easter egg doesn't seem to work, or at least I couldn't get it to happen. So I'm not sure if that's going to be patched in later. I honestly couldn't tell you, but you cannot pet the reindeer as of right now. You can do it in the regular playlist though. There's also a new power-up called Naughty or Nice, and it looks like a pair of stockings. You can pick them up, and it will either give you a present if you're on the nice list and you'll get some extra equipment or a new weapon from it, or if you get naughty, then it will give you a curse that'll last for about 30 seconds or so. Overall, pretty cool change. It feels like one of those drops that I would really appreciate having in like a custom zombies map, and I say that in the best way possible. This feels like a custom in a really charming way. Now, there is one thing about Jingle Hells that I don't particularly like, and it's also important to keep in mind that I played this basically on like an early patch like version of the game. The patch wasn't even supposed to be live yet, and it was available, so whether I was playing this on an incomplete version or not, I'm not entirely sure. But the biggest downside to Jingle Hells is that the main Easter egg does not currently work, and again, I want to caveat that big time and say that that might change. They may hotfix it to where you can do the entire Easter egg in this playlist. However, when I tried it, you can do all of the elemental wonder weapons, and you'll have no problem going through those portals and getting those upgrades done, but there are no portals that spawn in for the ether scope parts, and you can do even the Die Shockwave Easter egg inside of Nocturne Toten to get the free wonder weapon. Also, the Coffin Dance Easter egg is not enabled in this playlist when I played it either. Again, those 2 things could be hotfixed. I don't know if the Easter egg will be made available later, but as of right now, it is kind of a bummer. In a way, it kind of reminds me of the problem that Black Ops 4 had with custom mutations, where you would essentially take all of the fun toys out of the toy box with having the Easter eggs disabled, so there was really no incentive to go and play it. If the Easter egg is not enabled in D Machine, it doesn't completely kill it for me, because D Machine is just honestly fun to run around and shoot zombies anyways. But again, I don't know at the end of the day if it's going to be patched or not. Also, you may know when you upgrade your loadout weapon, you may have noticed that all of your attachments fall off of your gun. This is not an intended feature. This is not something they've added deliberately. This is in fact a bug right now that I imagine is going to be patched out very soon. It's a little bit annoying only if you're going to be actually rocking your loadout weapon for the rest of the game. That's when the attachments drop, but I'm pretty sure anything you get out of the box or wall weapon wise, those attachments will stay on after you upgrade, so you don't need to worry about that. And again, this is likely to be fixed in the very near future. Now, let's talk briefly about the new zombies mode, Cranked. Now, this is, again, something we touched on in a previous video not long ago. This mode is basically going to be, you have a timer on yourself and you need to get zombie kills as quickly as possible before you die. And I imagine this is still going to be on the machine. It's interesting that this was not implemented at the start of the season and is going to be added later on. They don't give a specific date. They literally just say later in the season, so whatever that may mean. If Cranked is done right, it could honestly be one of the most fun game modes ever, and I truly believe that. I just hope it's executed well. So I'm glad they are taking at least probably a little bit more time to perfect it and get it in a place where it's nice. Again, currently Cranked is not here, but when it does arrive later in the season, I will make a video and update you guys on what it's all about. Now, there are also new guns that have been added to the game, and some of them are in the box right now. Some of them are not so obvious, a little bit of secret guns. Now, the Groza AR is currently available in the mystery box, as well as the MAC-10 SMG. Now, there are also new melee weapons. As you can see, if you go to your combat records on your actual profile, you can see that the sledgehammer is there, which we kind of saw from a teaser not long ago, but also there's like a katana. And for those of you that have been in the zombies community for a while, or at least insofar as you were there for Revelations, you'll know how much of a big deal getting like Takio's katana was back in the day and how much people actually wanted that. I would say since Zetsubo no Shima, zombie players wanted a katana. We did get that to some degree in Black Ops 4 as a specialist weapon, but that's an entirely different discussion on its own. It looks like this katana is going to be added at some point specifically for zombies, and that's going to be a lot of fun. Interestingly, a new Killstreak also got added to zombies. The cruise missile from multiplayer is now available to play with in the machine, so you can be using this missile to wipe out literally entire hordes of zombies. If the other Killstreaks just weren't getting the job done for you, then the cruise missile is going to bring a little bit more to the battlefield. Also, there are 20 new season challenges for unique calling card rewards that are going to be added for zombies with like daily challenges very soon. So that's going to be a little bit later in the season, but there's going to be stuff like challenges specifically for zombies players to grind every single day, which if done right can be really, really beneficial. Also, if you are on PlayStation, 2 additional maps are going to be added to Onslaught, and these are going to be Pines at the start of the season, and then Raid is going to be added into Onslaught a little bit later. And there's also going to be a specific holiday Onslaught event, as well as a new Onslaught challenge that grants a new weapon blueprint reward. So these are going to be specifically for PlayStation players, but these other blueprints may be around for other platforms. I'm not 100% on that. D Machine has also been changed a little bit with its leaderboards, interestingly. So they've adjusted the leaderboard to now track highest round instead of total rounds. A lot of people were complaining that the leaderboards were not tracking like the highest round you ever got to. It was more or less a cumulative equation of how much you've played the game. This will no longer reflect that, and it will just be about highest round, which is pretty much how it's always been in zombies, and I'm really about this change. It's also worth mentioning that because zombies is fully integrated as far as its progression, all of the things that you can do with the battle pass, and if you are ranking it up whether in Warzone or in multiplayer, this is also going to be able to be ranked up in zombies. And again, with those specific challenges that are going to be added later in the season, that is going to help out that process significantly. Now, I do want to address also what Treyarch says at the end of this letter. They say, "We know fans are excited for the next zombies map, and rest assured the team is pulling out all the stops for the next chapter in the Dark Ether story. In the meantime, get ready to grind through 1,000 new season levels and enjoy all the zombies goodies to unwrap starting on December 16th. So again, the level cap has been lifted now, so if you were Prestige 3 for like 84 years like myself, then you can finally continue to rank up now, which is really nice, and you can start grinding levels again and you know, getting through all of your progression. Also, I did want to give my honest opinion on what I think about the amount and quality of the zombies content that we were given with Season 1. A lot of people share the sentiment that we kind of got screwed as zombies players with this update or with this season, and to some degree I get it, but at the same time, I don't think that we should have expected any more for zombies right now, especially considering the fact that everything that's going on in the world as well as what they usually do with zombies when they release a brand new map in February, which we are 100% still on track for. At the end of the day, Cold War Zombies and its fundamental gameplay is really fun, and so it kind of is able to stand a lot better on its own two legs than some other zombies games have in the past. When the core gameplay is fun, it takes a lot longer to get old or to get aged, and I'm not saying it can't happen with Cold War and you can't be like a little bit disappointed in maybe how they've done the content. I definitely think that unlocking the Easter egg in Jingle Hells would do a load of good for the game, but we will have to wait and see on that. I'm really hoping for a like cut down Nocturne Totem survival experience at some point, which again we know is a thing somewhere, but is it going to be added? We're not sure. Either way though, this is everything with the new Season 1 Zombies update. Let me know what you think about it down below in the comment section, guys. If you did enjoy the video, remember to leave a thumbs up, subscribe if you're brand new, and if you want to enter the giveaway, the rules of that were at the beginning of the video, but I encourage you guys to do so, and I will be picking the winner soon. Other than that, I do stream every day over on Twitch. If you don't already follow me, links in the description below as well, but hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you all on the next stream or the next video. Take it easy, guys, and peace out.